Greetings world, we are anonymous. U.S. federal governments has repeatedly denied the existence of chemical geoengineering programs, such as HAARP, cloud seeding and chemtrails. Various agencies and departments within the government have belittled investigative journalists and scientific researchers who have conclusively proved their existence. Truth seekers have been intimidated by government proxies and/or threatened by private contractors for making their geoengineering claims and publishing their findings, in an attempt, for the elite, to control the narrative. However, after years of digging and exposing top-secret classified information, a scientific research paper called Assessing the Direct Occupational and Public Health Impacts of Solar Radiation Management with Stratospheric Aerosols, was published by the National Center for Biotechnology Information, which is part of the United States National Library of Medicine, a branch of the National Institutes of Health. Even though this article was published in January of 2016, many in the anti-geoengineering community have continued to play the victim of hit pieces and propaganda, particularly on social media, despite the fact that the government itself proclaims that chemical geoengineering is being conducted in the skies. What is particularly galling about this ongoing predicament, is that every chemtrail watcher knows with absolute certainty that toxic chemtrails are being discharged across the planet with a vengeance. Many of us have even made direct correlations with the frequency and intensity of chemtrail operations and a variety of ailments and symptoms which invariably occur in their wake. The resulting illness has even been given a name, chemtrail syndrome. It is now an established scientific fact that the single greatest cause of climate change is geoengineering. The non-stop global chemtrail spraying operations are dumping tons of particulates, such as coal fly ash, into the atmosphere, which is contributing to the formation of massive amounts of water vapor. The geoengineers are wreaking havoc with their systematic chemtrail emissions and HAARP frequencies, NextRad transmitters, and power plant moisture sources. The geoengineers can even create superstorms such as those seen during the 2017 mega hurricane season. It appears to be quite difficult for the masses to understand how superstorms are first created and then carefully guided to their predetermined destinations. Highly advanced scientific techniques and applied technology are now routinely utilized within the realm of geoengineering. Chemical geoengineering via chemtrails and chembombs, HAARP frequencies, NextRad transmitters, power plants, as well as secret satellite-based modalities, are used with great dexterity in the manufacturing and steering of major hurricanes. The local ecosystems and global environment alike can only sustain so much devastation. The real plight is that the incessant chemical contamination and EMR frequency onslaught is occurring well below the radar. Hence, very few are really aware of the planetary degradation at the micro level. The elite know that what cannot be seen, heard, or felt cannot be responded to. This is precisely why they launched such an aggressive campaign to convince the citizenry that chemtrails are contrails. They knew that if they repeated that lie enough times, it would serve to provide cover for the geoengineers to continue their patently unlawful chemtrail operations. The time is fast upon us when this falsehood must be exposed for the transparent deception that it is. How the American people permitted such a destructive government conspiracy to deceive them for so many years is quite incomprehensible. Nevertheless, it's better late than never to take back our skies, once and for all. The health and well-being of future generations greatly depends upon it, as does the integrity of the biosphere.
We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.